Hey everybody, welcome to the Augmented Reality Podcast. My name is Ashenity, here for the Triple S League. I'm here as always with Cybsidian.
Hello, everybody.
And we've got a bad option with us. And hopefully at some point a Katie Cat will be joining us in a little while. She was having some technical difficulties with her children.
And it is a big news week. The next 3 weeks are going to be nonstop news.
Before we get into that, though, I have a serious question for you guys. Is it possible to be a nerd and a redneck?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, no, I can't see it.
Because I totally feel like one right now, because I swapped out the backup hard drive on my computer this week, and I'm currently using the old one as a coaster. So it's
Nice.
It's just kind of...
That's not redneck. That is chic. That's what that is.
If it was a coaster on your tractor, then you're redneck.
Yeah.
So I want to give out a shout out to Tara St. Michael, who is live streaming while we're recording this, so I've got some of her beautiful music on in the background, but she had posted a screenshot on Twitter a couple days ago that just made me laugh so hard. It was her computer asking her if she really wanted to close over 1,200 tabs on her browser. Now, I keep telling her, when a website asks you if you want to download a video of furry antics, no, it is not cute bunnies and kittens getting into mischief.
Yikes.
That is not good. That is not good at all.
So like Saib said, big news week. We've got E3 coming up, and the leaks are everywhere.
And I have got some doozies. Oh my goodness.
You know they do sell diapers for adults.
Not that kind of doozy.
I was waiting for that. I was just like, what's he going to say?
Not that kind. Okay, I was going to sit on this and wait on this, but now I want to talk about this right now. So this just in, as you know, EA is doing Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yes.
And they are bringing in a whole bunch of new heroes for this game.
Which ones?
And I'm really excited because I just got a confirmation on one that we will see for sure. I mean, obviously we're going to have Rey, right? I mean, duh.
Yeah.
We're probably going to have Finn. We're probably going to have, a handful of the ones from the new series. But I just got this in. This is amazing. So, the legendary, the amazing, the crowd favorite, Jar Jar Binks is going to be playable in this new one. But the great thing about this is that he's got 4 moves. They're all suicide moves that permanently delete him from your game. So all you'd have to do is play him once, and then you get to pick the most horrible death animation that you want, and then he's gone forever.
Woohoo!
You don't even get to see other people using his character.
Misa, go bye-bye now, Wookie
Yeah.
This is a freebie for EA. If you want to sell this game, you put that into the game. You will make a landslide sale in this video game. But no, that's not coming out. However, we're probably going to get a confirmation on the release date, which has been tentatively put at November 17th, and it'll probably be either that weekend or the 1, maybe 2 weeks later. At tops. This is definitely their big sell for the holidays, so they're gonna want to aim for that midsection in November. Anyways, E3 news. There's so much news to cover in E3. Oh my goodness. Do you guys have anything else to talk about before we jump into that?
I'm excited to be in San Francisco for that time period. I'm going to take pictures from outside the conference, and
Nice.
It'll be the biggest thing.
Nobody's covering what's going on outside.
No, that's right.
We've got our niche. Unfortunately, we are not able to be at E3 this year, but we will be live streaming our coverage, our commentary on all of the big press conferences coming up starting on Saturday and running through till Monday. Nintendo's is on Tuesday, but we are not going to be restreaming that one. But you'll hear our reactions to it. We'll do up a response video. It's going to be a busy weekend.
It's gonna be a really busy weekend.
Make sure you sub to the Triple S League channel to see when we're going live. Our live commentary on everything that's coming out, and it'll be just casual. Come hang out with us and chat. It'll be a good time.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a lot of fun. All right.
Couple big pieces in the news this week here, coming out before a bunch of this E3 stuff coming out, that No Man's Sky and Mass Effect have some big stuff coming, and nobody cares.
Ugh.
All right, moving on. Looks like Ubisoft is coming out with the Fractured But Whole, which we have made a numerous amount of jokes on. Other than that, we're probably going to expect an Assassin's Creed and a handful of other things, but at the same time, I think we talked about this in depth last week.
Yeah.
We're not really interested in whatever they're showcasing. We'll be interested in playing it when it comes out after it's probably like come out on sale, because the last couple of, aside from the South Park game, the last couple of Ubisoft games we've been pretty we've not enjoyed.
Not so
much.
good. You pretty much just announced Ubisoft's titles like Ubisoft announced their titles recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got this, and this. Have a good night. Bye.
What are they going to fill the other 89 minutes of their press conference with?
South Park fart jokes.
Oh.
Yeah,
probably.
I'm excited for that. I really am. I'm not even a South Park guy, but that looks amazing. Has anyone made any butt jokes about that title yet? Because, I mean, it's just ripe for the picking.
Not very many people at all. It's just like pretty much everybody on the freaking planet
skipped right over that one. Like, it's
that one went over Saib's head, just completely, just whoosh.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
But all right, well, the thing is that jokes about buttholes really stink. So
okay, now
I would say we've
we've
probably emptied ourselves.
All
the jokes we can make about that at this point.
Guys are gonna get us fired.
Hang on. I've got another one in there somewhere.
All right, moving on. We've got Scorpio coming out from Microsoft.
Are you guys excited?
No, I'm not.
Me neither.
And I'll tell you why. Because the last time that they came out and they didn't focus on actual games that they have and they're working on, and instead they focused on their wonderful machine and how awesome their machine was and how amazing the new Xbox is going to be at it, like being the center to your entertainment home system.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently that cable box that you buy or rent from your cable company is useless because the Xbox can do everything by itself. Well, except it didn't, and the last time they really focused on this, we didn't get any good games. We didn't get gamer-centered, things to the console.
Yeah.
All we got was just a console that was like, hey, you have to listen to us now. And now they're no longer top dog.
The Scorpio tech really is impressive. It really is.
It is, but it's like at the same time, it's like,
where are the games?
What am I going to play on it? Exactly. Like, so they've been talking about how wild this, Scorpio is going to be and how amazing the console is going to be and how cool things this console can do, except apparently there's no games for it. I'm just saying that there seems to be a little bit of a misstep in focus here, but who knows? I think that this kind of helps lead the way to more indie titles.
Is that right? How so? Is it easier to develop for than the one? Is that...
No. The I think the indie titles are going to come out and they're going to just, because there's nothing else to do on the Xbox. That's how kind of the Minecraft thing got going. This is like, there was this big lull in gaming and everybody's like, hey, I'm going to play this Minecraft game. And anyways, hold on 1 second. We have Kitty Cat coming in.
Oh.
A wild Katy cat appears.
That option uses his jaguar roar. It's not very effective.
No. Rejected.
Let's jump back into this. So we've got Katy Cat with us now. How are you doing? It's been a while.
We've
missed you here.
I missed you guys too.
What have you been doing?
I've been in school, actually. I've been pretty busy, so...
Nerd!
Right?
By the way, have you met Bad Option? He is a guy that we sometimes talk to.
Yeah, they can't say friend because they're not liars.
We think he's a guy.
Oh! I'm loading pics now.
No, that's okay.
Bad option. That is a Ken doll. No, it's not.
Well, you see. Okay, unfortunately, our audience can't see this, but her introduction to you is this horrific picture of you in that zombie makeup for that.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Whatever film you were in.
You should really change that at some point in the future.
That is savage. I love it.
All right. So we got off track. Okay. E3, serious business. E3, and no more disgusting butthole jokes.
Okay, so no more butthole jokes because
we've covered them.
I'm still looking forward to that game. Anyway, so some
bad
of the
option.
news.
Bad option. Feces.
That means poop.
Oh my god.
Fired.
I'm sorry, there's something in the air here tonight.
It's helium.
The stars are bright, Fernando.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I should check my furnace for leaks. Okay, all right. E3 stuff. What were we talking about?
Okay, so remember last week when I said, hey, State of Decay is going to be almost pretty much center stage in the Microsoft news.
Is it?
And somebody sent me a message and he's like, hey, I don't know where you're getting that info from, but it's not right. Like, nope. It came out yesterday. It's center stage, and apparently it's really, really good. Like, I'm really looking forward to this. I think that they've come up with some new content and concepts behind the zombie survival game that I think are going to be. They've really, really focused on multiplayer, like co-op with your friends, without having to worry about getting grief 24/7. Which I understand. There's a lot of people who are like, "Hey, if you're not prepared to get grief for 5 hours straight in a video game, then you're not ready to play that video game." I know there's people like that, but
I play video games to be miserable. I don't know what you guys.
Yeah, I know. I put spikes down on my chair and just start banging my head against the wall.
Pretty much.
Wall hacks, floating hacks, flying hacks. Anyways, Crackdown 3, they haven't announced it officially yet, but they did semi announce that there will be some kind of announcement about the game maybe coming up before or on E3.
An announcement about an announcement. It's like, may I ask you a question about something?
Yeah, you just did.
Yeah.
Your one question limit has been reached.
Aww.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, so I think we'll definitely see this. Same with looks like we will see something about the new Star Wars open world game, but I think it's still, from my sources, it's still probably a year out. So expect maybe sometime next year. They want to make sure that they get it right. And as we've said numerous times on the show, is that when it comes to open world games, a lot of people don't understand that when it comes to really good, very polished open world games, those kinds of games take a lot of work and a lot of processing power and they could be very, very buggy.
Is it open world in the same way that the MMORPGs have been, or is this a different genre entirely?
This is open world, supposedly like, Skyrim.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
So we're talking a single player open world experience. That actually sounds really awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, most likely. So basically what this thing was pitched as was basically Skyrim, but for Star Wars.
That's cool.
But it's funny because Bethesda might actually have beaten them to this because Starfield is most likely going to be announced this weekend, which means that we might have an open world future set space,
like a sci-fi type game.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then Star Wars is going to have to throw up against that, which they're not going to be out. It's the Star Wars one's not going to be out before Starfield is. Even if Starfield is delayed for a year, I'll be very surprised if the Star Wars one comes out within the next year and a half.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like 2019.
Most
but in 2019, they're most likely going to be dealing with 2077.
Nice.
So
excited.
So the porn star that they used for the opening character cinematic in Cyberpunk 2077, she's already not as popular. So I really wonder if they're going to keep using her. I don't.
Was there a point to this, or
just where the mind
I'm
goes?
just
I'm
saying
confused.
that if your game development time outlasts a porn star's career, maybe you should have, thought of that ahead of time. I'm just saying. The other thing that we will see from EA is definitely going to be some Titanfall content updates.
I can't believe they're still putting stuff out for that.
I need to get into that one.
It was kind of lacking. I mean, it's great gameplay, but there wasn't as much to it as I feel that there could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I really do love the concept and the world, and the concept's really great. The movement's really great. The general combat is fun and enjoyable, but then they never really kind of followed it up with anything, which is kind of weird. So,
okay,
cool.
We're expected to get some new content for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Nice.
That's a little app thingy.
So much Star Wars. Holy man.
Yeah.
Well, then we got Need for Speed 4.
Ew.
Sorry. No, not 4. Need for Speed.
There we go.
There.
Like 50.
Yeah.
I haven't
number
heard
50.
about that one yet.
Yeah, we're probably going to... I think that's been confirmed for the most part.
Yeah.
I haven't played a racing game or a Need for Speed game in like 6 years.
My absolute favorite was Most Wanted.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Need for Speed Most Wanted?
Yep. That was my favorite one.
I liked Underground.
Underground was good too.
EA has like 15 sports games coming out this year.
Holy.
Tell us about them in detail.
Okay, so in one game, there's a bunch of these like guys like they throw around this object and they try and get this object into one side of the area, and then in another game, it's these other guys who take this other object and they try and get it into the other side.
Oh, Rocket
of
League
a thing. And then there's another game that's coming out that again where a bunch of guys chase down another object and try and shoot it into another thing.
Capture the flag.
So,
okay, Call of Duty. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the sports genre this year. I really wonder if they're ever going to like come up with something that
revolutionary,
like exploding laser hockey.
Well, I mean, Rocket League. In all honesty,
Rocket League is awesome.
It is a sport. Really, it is.
Technically, yeah.
But I mean, it's so different and it's so catchy. I think it's because it's so easy to pick up and play, as opposed to these sports games. Oh, Madden. Okay, I'm a football fan, but I don't know what any of those menus mean. None. Like, it's just too complicated. I don't get it.
But the thing is, I don't understand is they've got such amazing graphics and all that. Why hasn't somebody made a bloody Quidditch game? Like, I mean, seriously.
Okay.
Like
that, I would be all over that.
Imagine,
that would be fun.
The best tech behind Madden and make a Quidditch game.
I don't even like Harry Potter, but seriously, like that sounds...
Harry Potter's my favorite.
That sounds fun. I mean, and it's different, so I would try it. Give everything a shot. But...
Exactly.
There is real-life Quidditch.
I know.
It's...
but...
I mean, obviously they don't fly, but...
What?
What do you mean you don't fly? The last time I went to do that, they hooked me up to a crane and I was like dangling through the air. What do you mean they didn't? You mean that was not a thing?
Is that week that you had all your wisdom teeth out?
Maybe.
Side, there was no crane.
It was just you running around in your backyard, shouting "Yeehaw!" Riding a...
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have shouted.
It wasn't even a broom. It was like a snow shovel. So we were like, we don't know this guy. Just
hey. In the cold north here, we use snow shovels as...
Grab your Swiffers, guys. We're doing Quidditch today.
In New York, they use Swiffers, right? In the cold freaking north, they use snow shovels.
And in California, they use selfie sticks.
Yeah.
So, okay, what's the name of that little one, Cat? The little golden one that if you catch it, you immediately win the game?
The snitch?
That was also the weirdest thing.
It was a cheat in the narrative. She came up with this great sports concept, right? And then she's like, oh, by the way, if you can touch this one thing, you automatically win the game. It's like, really? Like, it doesn't seem...
It's like using cheat codes.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's a cheat in the narrative. So, Death Stranding, not going to be at the show this year.
Aw.
That was confirmed.
Now, why on earth not? Why?
Yeah, why not?
Kojima came out and said, hey, we would have loved to bring you a new trailer, but really what we're doing right now is we are doing nothing but working on the game. But he is going to be at E3. I said this last week that I got a look at his flight, stuff, and he's definitely going to be at E3. But
I'm sorry, you did what? Okay, I'm gonna have to.
What? Nothing? No, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
We have a problem here.
Nothing to see here.
He's stalking. I think we need to plan an intervention.
Yeah, maybe. He said that because they're working on it so much that they didn't have time to put something together for it, so that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Fair enough. I don't even need a release date. I just want to know what systems it's coming out for.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
PS4 for sure, which...
PS4, 100%.
Perfect.
And there are talks to try and get it for the PC, because I don't know if you guys have known, but this past year, like, PC blew PS4 out of the water.
Yeah.
When doesn't it?
And that's the thing, is that the big companies have been trying to convince people gamers for the last decade and a half that consoles are the thing of the future, and more it turns out that PCs are the thing of the future.
Mm-hmm.
They really are.
I love my PS4 though, I do.
I love my consoles. I've got 6 consoles right now, and then I've got my PC. And honestly, I can't even decide what I like better most of the time.
There is something to be said for... What I like about consoles is when you just want to game casually.
Yeah.
I like being able to sit in my living room, with my wife and just chill and play a game. Right?
Yeah.
When I get a new PC game, I have to come to my office in the basement, and it's... I wish I could afford one of those boxes where I could, stream my PC up to my TV someday.
That's what I like about my new PC is it's so small and I can take it anywhere. I freaking love it.
That's cool.
Yeah. Right on.
So just as a numbers thing.
Well, I would think, because I would say gamers in general are probably getting more tech savvy as opposed to less tech savvy, and I think
for sure.
In 2015, the earning revenue of PCs were worth twice as much as the consoles put together.
Wow.
So,
that doesn't surprise me, really.
No, it doesn't.
It's
disheartening.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Well, there are the people that really like their consoles.
Yeah,
which is totally fine.
I love mine, but...
I wish I fit inside the USB drive. Download me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. Scientists are now starting clinical trials of trying to bring clinically dead people back to life with the use of stem cells, lasers, and some extreme energy
drinks
input.
Oh, inputs.
Not drinks, not drinks.
Monster.
Well, of course. How do you think Kathy Griffin is still around?
Oh.
Yikes.
Shots fired.
She was test patient 0.
But seriously, anyways. One more quick bit here on E3. God of War obviously confirmed.
So excited for that.
Looks like we're going to get, confirmation of the release date and the whole, sales pitch and commercials and stuff should start up. Looks like it's definitely coming out again in probably November-ish.
Awesome.
See, I can see Saib not being super excited for the God of War because, Saib, you don't like The Witcher because you can't have any character customization as far as appearance and attitude goes. So...
Well, it's also because I did not like... I don't like the character in that game. I don't really have too much of an interest in playing as an old white guy because
it's too much like real life.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much like real life. So, the thing with this newest God of War is that I'm a huge fan of his voice actor.
Okay.
He's Tilk from Stargate.
Oh,
so
did not know
I love that guy. Yeah, he's freaking amazing. I love his voice and I love watching him act. He's he's a seriously underrated actor, I think.
Okay, so roundtable. What are you looking forward to for E3? What is your personal, what are you most excited to hear about this coming weekend?
Destiny 2.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Do you play on PS4, the first one?
No, I play on Xbox.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Sorry, I interrupted you.
You're from the wrong side
I'll
of the
be getting
track,
it for
stranger.
Xbox and PC when it comes out.
Okay, cool.
Bad option. What are you looking forward to?
I kind of want to know more about this Detroit Become Human.
What was that one?
I meant to dig up some data on that, and I didn't. My bad.
That's okay. It's PS4. You forgot.
Yeah,
but
clearly.
I really like Heavy Rain. It had its issues, of course. John! But I don't know. I like the things that studio is doing. I missed Beyond Two Souls. I heard it was kind of like meh.
Meh.
I heard that one was amazing.
Oh, see, there we go. So, some people really liked it then.
Yeah.
I only didn't pick it up because by the time it was affordable for me, I had the PS4 anyway,
okay.
so I kind of moved on.
Yeah.
But this Detroit Become Human, it looks like it's actually doing something new with video games in a way, and I'm really excited to see if that execution, when we get it in our hands, if it's even similar to what they're showcasing right now to the general public.
Yeah.
Because I'm skeptical. I am. But I'm still intrigued.
I mean, this is what has plagued Ubisoft and a bunch of other developers in the last couple of years, is that what they showcase like, souped up tech alphas, which are often like not even close to what the schematics or the specs of the consoles are capable of running. And then you get this downgrade stuff, and then they do downgrade it for the PC as well, because they don't want to, show favor for the PC. And
it's not even about graphics; it's about gameplay too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd rather have a good story over good graphics.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
As far as because this is Sony publishing it, I hate to say that. I mean, Kingdom Hearts delayed.
I know. I'm so upset about
remake
that.
of Final Fantasy delayed by like 3 years, probably. And this game, I don't know if I wouldn't cross my fingers, but like I said, I haven't actually pulled up any info on this yet.
It is the only thing that Crystal Dynamics is working on right now, though, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of hope. Maybe. I don't know. I have hope. Whether you do or not, I don't know.
Isn't it
Quantic Dreams? Never mind.
Yeah.
Crystal Dynamics? Never mind. Yeah, Quantic Dream. But whatever they're called, they do kind of one thing at a time. So, I mean, it could be a thing eventually.
Yeah. I know that they're getting there. I know that they're getting close. But, yeah, I haven't been able to pull up too much info on it. What about you, Ash?
Definitely looking forward to seeing what Bethesda has in store. I'm really stoked for what, we're anticipating a new Wolfenstein title, which I'm just super stoked for.
Yeah.
I've been playing Old Blood this week again, just because I've been hyped about that. I'm also really curious to see what the Starfield thing is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then this Star Wars open world game sounds really interesting. So
cool. What's Cy looking forward to?
Probably all the indie games.
Yeah,
because I know that there's a couple of indie games that are out there. Not just indie games, like the games that aren't going to be like center stage, screaming and having everybody run around and blow their tops on them. We've got we have some decently good signs that we might see some surprise games this year from some studios that people have kind of forgotten about. I mean, my God, if we could get Firefly online, like we've done a couple videos on that though. So, but yeah, there's a lot of the indie games are where it's at right now, because we're on this cusp of new tech and new stuff, and a lot of the games that we've been seeing for the past 5 years are essentially just the same things reskin. And in some cases, the last 15 years, is just better graphics, and it's
stylized graphics.
It's some of those indie titles that come out that reshape the entire play fields as a whole. And you saw that with Minecraft. Like if I tried to pitch Minecraft to any, like, say Minecraft didn't exist, right? You go back in time, you try and like pitch them Minecraft like a couple weeks before it came out. You tried to pitch any of the major studios, they would have laughed their asses off at you. Said,
for sure,
nobody's gonna play a game like that. It's way too complicated. The graphics are absolute, crap.
Trash.
Like, what, like, nobody's gonna go for this. Nobody wants to, like, and it doesn't even make any sense. Creepers, like, come on.
So you're playing Lego as Lego.
Yeah.
But the blocks do different things and look kind of different. Yeah, get out of my office.
Another thing I'm looking forward to seeing what Super Mario Odyssey is
Yes,
all
me
Okay,
too,
yeah.
me
So,
too.
so I'll be tuning into the Nintendo show for that. I even though it'll be ages before I'm able to play it because I'm not going to be running out to buy a Switch anytime soon.
No.
But I hope they drop a major update for Super Mario Maker to like promote Odyssey. That would be
that would be
awesome.
Cool. That'd be creative.
If anyone from Nintendo is listening, like talk about a great organic marketing feature.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mario Odyssey, like
I hope it gets a
It's-
mature rating. I really do.
Yeah.
I have no,
same here.
yeah, doubtful.
We'll see what happens.
So like I said, we'll be live streaming our coverage of the E3 press conferences on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So definitely tune in for that. We hope to see you in chat, and it'll be a fun time.
Yes.
So this has been the Augmented Reality Podcast, presented by the Triple S League. Check out our YouTube channel for game guides, reviews, comedy, music videos, tons more. Thanks so much to Bad Option and Katie Cat, both Twitch streamers that you can check out, twitch.tv/bad_option.
That's me.
And then the better option.
Oh!
Yes.
know where you
Tell
live.
us for that one.
I'm changing the name, okay?
Yeah, twitch.tv/KatieCat01. That's KATTIEKAT01. I will put links in the description so you can click that instead of typing that in because, it's 2017. We don't want to make you type stuff.
Who does that?
Thanks so much for joining us. And, of course, thanks again to Cypsidian, who brings his knowledge and various other quirks every week here on Augmented Reality. And thank you all for listening. We will talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Augmented Reality, presented by the Triple S League. If you appreciate this weekly content, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Patrons get exclusive access to podcast outtake videos, downloadable music, an RSS feed of our podcast, and more. See patreon.com/the Triple S League for details. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe.